Oh, man. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen, Game 5 of the EPL. This is the final match of the series, no matter who wins. And in the north of the map, in the color blue, we have Opti playing as France for his last Civ pick. And his opponent in the south of the map, the man I have just bet my entire savings on, in the color red as Sweden, we have Azank going with the double torp, not deciding to go with a market for his start as Sweden. Pretty standard.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've played Sweden a total of maybe 4 times in my entire life, so I'm gonna rely on the knowledge of you, Mr. V, if the build is looking a little weird.
Yes. Good. My extensive 1400
yes.
ELO knowledge. Excellent.
Yes, but I do know France quite a bit, so I'm looking forward to being able to share my ball knowledge on that. So there's going to be a treasure contention. That's maybe the first treasure contention of the entire match, which I think is absolutely absurd.
I think it is.
Oh my!
I think it is the first treasure contention, but I got amazing news, ladies and gentlemen. 200,000 channel points have just been bet. 100,000 just went to Opti, and Baron bet 100,000 on Azank. Also, Iron Turtle subscribed for 16 months. Let's go! EPL Season 5 hype. The winnings are huge, even though the points mean nothing. Oh my God, this is amazing. Okay, so back to the game. Sorry, Chosen. Continue.
I mean, the points mean nothing, but we all care about pixel points and ELO, right? I mean,
oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, interesting. The
Duck Eat Berry.
Duck Eat Berry. Wow. He's all in. He's probably copied all of his decks and changed all the names to represent for being believed in so much. He cracked the 3,000 coin threshold. Almost no one else did. I think there were only 5 other players that hit 3,000 duck coins or more. And A's is in that very coveted 3,000 duck coin plus group. So let's see if he.
Enough, Opti deciding not to go with a 12-10, deciding to go with the more standard kind of old meta 14 Vil age up, which I think in this matchup is actually probably better. Going with that slightly higher Vil count, it's just going to make your transition easier, a lot easier to get your market upgrades in. Because I don't know if France wants to apply any age 2 pressure against Sweden here. I think you would just want to go age 3, right? And, get out your massive goons and skirms and in cuirassiers. But we'll have to see what Azank does in response to that.
Yeah, I don't think we'll probably see almost any curs this game unless A's sends what are they called? Oh no, I can't say what are they called. Unless he sends Jaegers.
We got another sub from Chosen.
It just takes a second. And I think we'll probably see the coveted 1 unit combo from A's. It's just all going to be a bunch of really, really, really strong Haka. And I think Optimus just has to get up to age 3, get his skirms out, make some goons, and maybe just win and get Callan his 100,000 channel points back with interest.
I'm gonna make a bold prediction here. I'm gonna bet Azank goes for Gustavian Guard. I would love to see the Church, then the Gustavian Guard coming out, early push onto France. I would literally give my soul. I've already given all my channel points. Whoa, flow matching, gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much, Mr. Flow Matching. The hype.
Thank you.
Oh, and we see a native post coming down for France here. What native is that, Horsefeed? Is that Vasa? Okay, so going for the early torps. That's going to be a nice economic boost. So, wow, market upgrades, TP, CDB, and the torps. France is going to have such a nice eco.
Yeah,
whoa.
I mean, whoa.
Sorry, I hate to keep interrupting you, Baron, but Iron Turtle gifting 5 tier 1 subs as well. The hype continues. The hype train is rolling, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Chosen. I will not interrupt. Please give your thoughts.
I mean, I appreciate being called Baron.
Oh no,
Um,
sorry,
no,
chosen,
you're good. You're
chosen,
good. You're
the
good.
chosen one.
I so he. Okay, actually, I'm sorry. I'm at a bit of okay. Wow, he is sending the Torp card. I didn't even notice he went Vasa. That's gonna actually be really, really strong. 200 food, 300 wood for 4 torps. You don't have to build any houses pretty much after that. He's gonna make a barracks first. I would assume he probably just makes 4 musk, maybe. Oh, actually no, he sends the 700 wood next. So he's probably gonna commit to H2 actually, which is interesting.
Yeah,
Very
it is interesting.
interesting.
Sweden already at 60 torp pop, getting his market upgrades, following that immediately with 700 coin. And as some people are pointing out in the chat, Azank actually, does he not have dominions in his deck? Wow. He doesn't, I don't think he has dominions in his deck. That's interesting.
That wastes so many build seconds because generally with dominions it allows you to put your like economic shipments on your torps, which makes it to where your torps can just gather all your crates for you, and that saves so many villager seconds. Like super underrated that ability. And instead of sending dominions, he's
he's got the church chosen. Come
Oh,
on, let's
no.
go, Gustavian Guard. It's not gonna happen. I
he's
want
gonna
it to
age.
happen,
He's gonna
but he would
age.
need he would need the church upgrade. And I mean, Gustavian Guard against France isn't really that effective. He's got the Lanshenix in there as well in his deck. Oh my god. Oh, only in an A's deck. Only in an A's deck. But he's going up to age
3
3 now.
Lanshenix instead of dominions.
Yeah.
Impressive
I mean,
stuff.
it's pretty standard Swedish meta chosen. But I mean, yeah, he's going to be getting up to age 3 at a good time, right? Going to be up before the 7-minute mark. He's got a decent amount of torps. He's got, let's see, France has 23 vills versus how many for Sweden? 22. Okay, so Vil count is very even, though, with the CDBs. I mean, there's obviously a slightly better efficiency there with the French villagers, but I don't know. It's going to be an age 3 battle. In that sort of fight, I would have to favor France, especially with the extra torp and the CDB economy, but maybe Sweden can get some sort of amazing engagement here. I'm certainly rooting for it. I want my points. But right now, both are just continuing to build up. Kalmar Castle coming in. So going for a fort.
Huh.
Okay.
I can't remember the last time I've seen Sweden send a fort, especially on a map where
I was just going to
the
say.
entire center is not buildable.
Yeah. Is he going to FI? No.
No, I mean he doesn't have any cards in H4.
I mean, he has his factories, but if he puts the fort down in his base immediately, you almost wonder if it's an FI, but I don't know. He's making Caroleans. Where is that?
It's going forward.
Oh, sneaky deaky. Optimus now getting into age 3 as well. So Azank was significantly ahead in terms of age up time, about a minute there in the difference. But wow, I don't know. Like sending 9 Caroleans as his next card. There's the fort. It's in the north of the map, right on the edge of the ice.
And I don't think that's actually going to be very helpful because Optimus doesn't really want to go that way anyways because the hunts aren't over there. They're on the other side of the map. He's already herded in all of those hunts on that side. If A's would have put the fort on the other side, I think that would have actually been so much stronger. But
you could argue
pretty
that
avoidable.
You could argue that it protects at least 3 coin mines, which are going to want to be fully torped eventually, and it does protect his trade route. So, I mean, there is validity in it, but just sending it as your first card in age 3, that's That's such a bold move, and now he's going to be trying to siege down this French TC, and we've been focusing a lot on Sweden, but Opti is making Kurz and getting the veteran Musk upgrade. I actually can't remember the last game where I saw French go Musketeer past H2, but still going to be really, really effective.
Yeah, I mean, Musk just do so well against against Caro. But they're gonna get a good raid, maybe.
Carolians don't have veteran C upgrade yet, by the way, so that is going to be something to keep in mind. He doesn't want to take that engagement. Yeah, and 2 Falconets coming in as well, so it's gonna come down to control here, right? It's gonna be the 2 Falcon. Ooh, Carolians might be able to catch.
And those Carolians, they're gonna get caught, and so many Caros about to go down.
Yeah, he's just going to keep walking. Oh, nice pull there by Azak, and he's going to be able to get the rest of his mass away, I think, but those Curs right on his tail. Sacrificed a few Carolians to get away, and that was a nice bit of micro from Azak. That could have saved him from, could have been a much larger disaster.
Yeah, that definitely was a good pull. Kind of why you want to micro each cur on a specific different unit, so it kind of gets the snare on a whole bunch of stuff. Although that's hard to do in such a short period of time. Scores are looking pretty even. Actually, it just goes up now for Optimus. I don't know about going a lot into curs at this point in the game, but
gonna get a nice raid here though. Look at that.
Maybe
probably gonna
3 villagers. No, it's probably not 3 maybe.
And Azak, the cheeky dog, he's going for a base trade. Look at that. The Swedish army not paying any attention. They're just like, whatever. We got 2 Falconets. Let's make a counter response. And now the French army, are they gonna book it back to their base, or are they gonna try to just get a better trade here? Unpack the Falconets, Ace. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's looking like he's just gonna go back. Ooh, what?
Almost gotten
a few swings.
Yeah, this does not feel good for Ace. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Carolina upgrade's coming in now, but 1 Falconet going down to the Minutemen. No, it's not gone down. It's just way out in the boonies.
He's still pulling.
Yeah, he's going back to the fort, and maybe if he can get a good engagement on these Carolians. Wow, that's so many curs being pulled for the fight. Falconet is gonna get away.
he's training
his way out of there. Oh my God, look at all these vills being pulled. Opti's going all in. Is this really what he wants to do? I mean, he's gonna take out the Carolians, I suppose, but, and now the veteran Musk coming in, but do you want to be fighting under a Swedish fort?
No, you don't really want to fight under a Swedish fort, but he's got his Falconets in now, and his entire army's about to go down, and you still have about 20 villagers left that you can pull off from this fight now. Yeah, and I don't see how A's comes back militarily speaking. He is sending Haka now, but I don't know how well those are gonna do against
Yeah, but look at the Vill count here. Look at the Vill count. He's down to 20 CDB. So he lost a lot of villagers in that fight.
30 to 20. 19 now.
But, I mean, 30 to 19, and the fort is going to stand. He did take out one of the Falconets.
He's just going to kill his base now. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he did lose his army, but he took a third of his opponent's economy.
The Haka are going to get
nice snipe. Can they get the rest of it? Really expensive units. You definitely don't want to throw those Haka pellets away, but they're going to get the Falconet. And I don't know. I kind of like the position A's is in, and Opti's going all in. He's continuing to pull his vills. He wants to end the game right here, but I don't think he has the mass to do it.
It's going to be close. He's sending a skirm now, and if those skirm are able to reinforce relatively quickly, it'll be good. Now their villas are starting to get back on food, and he's going to eat all of A's food. Reinforcing units are on top of that fort, I think.
Oh, please tell me Ace still has his Minutemen here. If he was able to catch with Minutemen, he could do so much damage to these Musks. And now he's sending Snaplock as his next card, so these Carolians
he's going to lose his Haka.
Yeah, but he's continuing to disrupt these CDBs, and I don't know about this, man. Opti pulling all of these villagers. I get he wants to finish the fight, but I think he might be. I
think he could have finished the fight without pulling his vills. Oh, he
Yeah.
keeps on sending vills. His rally point with his TC was on that fort, and every vill that he trains just keeps on dying.
Oh man, Opti's at 16 villagers. And Azank is, I mean, there's no reinforcements. Look at the French army. This is as big as it's going to get for a serious amount of time.
Yeah,
He's got no
he's just on a
TPs.
time crunch. He has to go now.
I don't get it. Oh boy, I think somebody's about to get some internet points here, boys. I am super hyped. Oh, but I mean, the Swedish army is still looking pretty weak, but these Karelians are only going to get stronger. If we take a look at his deck real quick before the action starts, we have at least 2 upgrades here on the Karelians. So, I mean, they're starting to get very, very powerful. They have the veterancy upgrade as well. And of course, we have to point out that Sweden now has double the economy of France. And
If
France...
If
man.
I was A's, I would put all my vills on coin and just send Jaegers and then say GG.
Yeah.
But
also the fort. I mean, I know it's not really important, but that fort is still up, and it's still going to be a place to train units. He can train falconets out of there, and it's going to mean that Opti is never going to really be able to push to the north of the map and secure any of those coin mines. Though I don't think Azank's going for it as well. Nice catch of these veteran musketeers and getting so many free kills there, and Azank just continuing to pile on the pressure.
And the military numbers are about the same.
Yeah, and 33 vills, 140 torp economy with upgraded Karelians. And yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty darn good for Azank right now. And wow, I don't get it. Opti was just looking to be in such a good position. He had such a good fight there on the periphery of his base, and I guess went for the throat too early.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of been the last game, Opti too aggressive, maybe bad timings or poor decision making on kind of some of the ways that he did some things, and that's kind of been how it's going for this game as well.
This is going to be so good for Azank. He's going to be able to pressure his opponent's base, and at the same time, those 10 Jaegers are going to be able to hold off pretty much this entire army as long as those 2 Kurs get dealt with. So, I mean, this is looking so good for Azank right now. Yeah, he's losing a lot of infrastructure, but those Jaegers, as soon as they pop, they're going to be deadly. And these skirmishers even being caught as well. Is that a 7 skirm shipment?
I think
Looks
so.
like it. Yeah, there was the 7 skirms being caught outside the town center.
Although 5 Kurs being trained.
Yeah, but it's just pure Karelian over there. I mean, it's not going to be the most ideal pickup. Although the Karelian numbers are starting to fall a little bit. But I mean, losing 5 Kurs, 300 resources apiece, that's not going to be great. And it's going to mean that he isn't going to have a good answer to the Jaegers, that are about to pop out. And so I still like this trade here for Azank. And of course, he can reproduce these units far faster than Opti can, and that's something we have to keep in mind.
Agreed. A few more builds are going to go down, but at this point, it almost doesn't matter. Like 10 of Aze's builds go down. Those units are about to get cleaned up if those Jaegers are on top of things. And
these Jaegers are going to do so much work. They could eliminate that entire army by themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, there's quite a few skirmishers in there, but skirm versus Jaeger, it's just not even close. Like, you have to have the Jaegers outnumbered like 2 to 1.
It maybe even a little bit more than that, since they have such range resist.
Yeah. Yeah. Yasmin, in response to your question, it's not really who wins more games. It's just every game gives you a chance to get more points. So yes, Opti's won more games, so he will collect more points from this series, but Azank will still collect points for his 2 wins as well. That's what makes EPL different than like our seasonal tournaments. Oh man, those Jaegers, just disgusting. And now he can drift more, correct?
I don't know if he's able to train.
I think that card also allows him. Yeah, he doesn't have a barracks right now, but he could train Savalax Jaegers if he really wants to. Though he's going to want to keep, training at least some form of anti-cav, and it looks like he's switching to Hack Pellet now, which I think is a good call there. It's going to be a way better counter to the Kers than the Caroleans. But second town center going up for Azank as well. And I don't know. The scores are saying that he is by far in the driver's seat of this game. And I'm not really sure what Opti can do to get back into it, to be completely honest. And oh no, the advanced CDBs are going to get caught. A lot more villagers probably going to go down here, though. I mean, they've probably been beefed up by at least a market upgrade. 23 vills for France, and it's just, yeah, it's not looking good.
Somebody get the fat lady and make sure she can sing well.
Yeah, although, I don't know, all of these CDBs in line with the Kers and the skirmishers, where are the Jaegers? They need to get onto the battlefield. But, I mean, every time one of these Kers goes down, 300 resources and a 23 vil economy, you know, you can only maintain that for so long, especially when most of your vills are in the fighting. So, I mean, those Kers gonna go down. Still a good trade for Sweden here, and yeah, I liked the push by Opti. That was probably the best chance he had to get some sort of victory, but it's not looking good at all.
Yeah, he needed to push the issue, get a town center down when he had such a he didn't have the eco boost, right? So he had to figure out some other way to get an advantage, and instead he just took down a few houses and just kind of let A's say, you know, okay, you know. All right, that is game number 5 in the books. A's